search intelligence space. And right now, at this moment where we are speaking, we are witnessing one of the biggest evolution in the digital marketing history, AI search. And the brand who wins or lose in this era depends on one strategic decision. And today, I have 20 minutes to make one argument for you. Search is not dead. It has multiplied. And let's see what it means. Alright, so let's get started to the single question that this whole presentation is built around. The question is not, will AI change search? It is how. This is how the AI engines are shaping your consumers' discover about your brand, understanding about you and your competitors, and also decide to trust you or not. First of all, let's look at the data. This data is something that should make every marketer in this room pay attention. First of all, what we see here on the left-hand side, what we see is the AI search visitors is expected to surpass the traditional search visitor by 2028. And that is less than 1.5 years from now. And this crossover is expected to accelerate and to happen faster than we thought. But secondly, which is more importantly, that is LLM visitor, an average LLM visitor, is worth 4.4 times more than an average search visitor. 4.4 times. Think about what that means in terms of ROI. And think about what that means in terms of where you spend your budget and your time. Why is LLM visitor worth so much more? It is because when your customers ask anything in AI, they are given an answer. They have done their research. So by the time they visit your website, they already made a decision. They come with high intent. And the question is, how? Let's look at the local data to see. Because Vietnam, we are not lagging behind. We are leading. According to a recent study by Decision Lab, 78% of Vietnam's online population have already engaged with an AI engine in 2025. Imagine what that number looks like now. And 1/3 of them is using it as a daily tool. And it's not just one AI engine, they talk to multiple AI engines. And it's not just for one single purpose, they use it to chat, to read up news, to edit content, to generate images, and even to learn new skills and for translation. So your average Vietnamese consumer right now is already using AI to research and understand about your brand. Now the question is, are you showing up or not? For the past 20 years, digital marketing has been following a very simple model. Someone search on Google, click on the link, visit your website, and you optimize for traffic and you measure for clicks. That's it. But that model is breaking right now. Right now, when someone asks a prompt in AI, they interact and they have a conversation with AI. Your brand might show up. Your competitor brand might show up, right? And the thing is, it ends without any click. Your analytics saw nothing. And a lot of people are questioning, why is my website traffic down? However, why is my referral traffic from AI is so low? It is because everything is happening there. And we are looking at a fundamental shift here. We're moving away from a model who is only optimizing, we're only looking at website traffic and clicks, to a model where we have to optimize for prompts, for mention, for citation, for being the brand that AI remembers and recommends in their answer. And it's not just one part of the customer journey, it's happened every part in the funnel. From awareness, when AI is asking something about your category, right? When the customer is asking about something in your category, is AI recommending your brand or not? What does it talk about? And consideration or decision recommending your consumer where to buy, what channel to buy. And even after the purchase, AI continues to be a voice to amplify your reputation through reviews online. And the point is here, are you showing up as an answer in every part of the funnel, or are you not? Now, we have understand the scale of the shift. Now, let's look at the question that a lot of marketers is thinking right now. What is AI actually talking about our brand? Let me give you an example. This is something that actually should make every CMO uncomfortable with search compared to traditional search. Nowadays, when someone, for example, asks, why is Dior a luxury brand but Burberry is not? AI is not just simply giving a list or a ranking. It forms an opinion. It gives judgment in their answer. It renders a verdict with compelling reason and a conclusion to help customers form their perception about the brand. And imagine your consumer, your customer every day is doing it, and what they're thinking or perceiving about your brand is being formed by the opinions of AI. And do you have any visibility into what AI is talking about your brand? And just like humans make mistakes, AI do hallucinate too. A recent example from a global consumer brand shows that when the customer do a research about one of its product category in AI pulled up an answer from a 3-year-old Reddit thread who was citing actually non-factual and inaccurate information about your brand. Imagine if this is happening to your brand. That is 3 risks all at once. It undermines your brand credibility, it presents reputational risk, and it provides non-factual information. Imagine the work that your PR team and everyone in the company has been doing for years. Now AI is helping you interpret it, and what if it makes mistakes? And the more importantly, what if you don't have any control over it? Now let's look at, now you probably think, okay, now we talk a lot about search, about, traditional search, right? And we also talk about AI. So what do we do now? A lot of brands right now are thinking there's two problems that the brands are facing. First of all, they might be thinking, maybe I'll just drop everything that I'm doing with traditional search and I will just focus on optimizing for AI. Or another brand thinks, I'm already doing traditional search on SEO, and recently Google also shared that AI visibility, like GEO, is also the foundation is also based on SEO. So this is a dilemma, and from our perspective, we need a unified strategy. We need both. It's not either or. So this Venn diagram is something that I want you to take away today. On the left-hand side, what you see is SEO. This is what we have been doing for 17 years. This is what your SEO team, your agency team has been looking at when it comes to backlink, keywords, schema, site maps, technical optimization. This is things that we're familiar with. But on the right-hand side, this is the new things that we've been talking about. This is GEO, this is AEO, and this is where we need to start looking at. This is the prompts, the mention, the sources that AI is citing about your brand, your citation data. This is also AI hallucination monitoring to make sure that AI is talking or is giving non-factual and inaccurate information about your brand. And right now, most brands don't have visibility into this. And this is just 2 parts to a complete picture. You need a unified strategy. It's not either or. SEO is the foundation for brand visibility. But brand visibility now is not only depending on your keywords on Google. you need to start thinking about how you appear on AI. And for the next few minutes, I will also be walking you through 6 practical steps that we as SEMrush have been advising customers to follow in order to understand about your brand visibility. First of all, you need to understand where you are, which is audit your performance. In order to audit your performance, you need to look into the right metrics. Stop just looking at website traffic like this. You need to start thinking, what are the metrics that we should be tracking in the AI models in order to understand about how we perform compared to our competitors. These are your AI share of voice, which is how you are performing against your competitors. These are the citation, the sources. These are the sentiment audit to see whether AI is talking favorably or not favorably, or nothing at all about your brand. Second step is identify the sources that AI trusts. Different from a traditional model where you only focus on your digital asset, your website, your application. In this day, where AI pulls the data is from the entire online community. It is from the Reddit, the Quora, the Substack, and it's from social media, YouTube, a LinkedIn post. It is also from community forums and review sites. If you are in the software industry, AI Trustpilot, or the website that you should be looking at, these are the information and the data that AI pull information from to inform their opinion about your brand. So it's not just about your digital asset, it is about third-party websites that you also need to start looking into. Third is looking at your content. In the past, we think about content. Who do we write it for? We write it for humans to read. Nowadays, that means to say that we also need to start writing content in order for AI to read. And how does AI read, right? There are certain formulas that you should be optimizing together. You need to write clear sentences. You also need to base your content around prompts so that when AI crawl the internet, it can actually get the content, understand what you are talking about. And you also, after that, also need to run a technical audit with the team and on your side to make sure that your whatever is on your page, the schema markup is clear so that AI can understand and read your content, your JavaScript, so that AI can crawl your website and get information from your website. And whenever AI form opinions or cite or mention about you, these are the things that makes it easier for it to read. And the fifth step is influence the narrative, because AI forms opinion. It does not just give a list or a ranking. So you need to really understand where are the positive mentions, where are the negative sentiment, and where are the neutral sentiment in order for you to see how you are appearing compared to your competitors. Because from this, think about this in this similar to social listening. If you are being mentioned negatively constantly over time, you are losing your customers compared to your competitor. And after all these 5 steps, the last thing is just do it all over again. You need to continue to test, to measure, and to iterate. And the last thing that I want to leave everyone here is the collaboration. This is something that I want to leave everyone in. Optimizing for brand visibility is not just your SEO team. So if you are a CFO here, this is not your SEO team's problem. For years, SEO has always been treated as a technical function. You let the SEO team run the rankings, give you the report, or even let the agency do the work. Everyone moved on with their job. That era is over. For now, this is a business problem. And if you are from brand, communications, content, media, this is also your problem too. Think about the example that I gave. Think about all the work that you have done PR, with community management, with content. Now that is being interpreted and retold by AI, and do you have any control over it? The best brand that is performing right now is not the brand with the best